Okay. Mine very simple. I won't go through everything. Basically, it's minstrel. Make sure you have the runes, the healing, also the infusion. And I'm using trooper for the superior rune and for the armor lah. Then the dagger is transference and this one. Okay. You can also choose to use staff if you want to. Same same stats lah. Then all minstrel also. Okay. Then for the build using water for regen, cleansing, and aura. Fire, cleansing, auras, and of course the Tempest. All give aura one and cleansing. Okay, basically I will use all skills. So fire will also give you your cleanses, especially when you do the F1. So when I start, I will normally buff the team when we are before engaging. So it will be the ring of fire and then I'll blast it. So you can give might to your party. And you can go when we push in, you can go through overload, which is CC and stun your opponents. And then you can do the blast and number 5 also. And when I use cleansing, right? Yeah, it's quite easy. When I use cleansing, I will use when you push towards the enemy, use your number 4 and then click twice. You can use your cleanse wave. I'll use normally for emergency cleansing, right? I will use all this. It's it's very fast. You see how this is very important. You keep clicking when number 4, keep clicking when it's up. That is for your healing and your fire as well. When you're pushing whatever, then just do your normal spin. I'm lagging and your earth. This one would be your aura also, shocking aura. And when you're engaging also, if you have time, you also give CC your enemies. Click twice. Lightning I won't use so much. So this F1, F2, and fire, water, and earth is the most important when you do cleansing and your healing. And of course, this is for escaping lah, basically. You need to really click fast, change your to fire, water, and earth pretty fast. Yeah, it's still clicking only. But make sure you use all this your F1, F2. Very important. It helps to cleanse. And you need to know when it is important to do your healing and when to do your cleansing. Then this is for melee, yeah. So you want range, right? Range. Then cleansing range. Of course, have to be near lah. Okay, you see by radius is only 180. Very for melee classes, right? Whoever your range, my range is only that this short, so you all got to stay on tag. You same lah. My cleansing is only this circle lah. Must be on tag lah. See my radius is only 600, 240. All very small range only. So if you don't stick on tag, right, you will never receive the cleanses and the healing. Very short distance only. So that's why if you stay on tag, you get all the heals and the stuns, and I mean the cleansers. If you don't, then you would look at my radius here. It's only this small area where you get all the cleanse.
Joe, can I talk a little bit about cooldown management?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So for cooldown management, I would usually like I'll stay in any other attunement. Like if let's say I use my heal, my number 6 heal, the wash the pain away. I would always alternate between wash the pain away and then my water attunement. So like I wouldn't use my overload until my wash the pain away cooldown is done. So I try to because these are your two biggest heals, your water overload and your wash the pain away. Those are your two biggest big boy heal. So I would always alternate between the two and for the cooldown. So like it's up to your playstyle to manage the cooldowns, I guess. But yeah, everything else gives you heal as well. Like you proc your it heals, your cleansing wave heals, and there's water wave. You can blast it with your number 3 on water, and obviously all your shouts as well give heal. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I want to
basically
say.
everything. Yeah, so I haven't gone to 6, 7, the rest yet.
Mm.
Yeah, so basically the number 1 to number 5 are those buttons you keep pressing, because I think the timing is good, right?
Hmm.
So you should have always non-stop cleansing and healing
Yeah.
with
So
your
like
skill number 1 to number 5. As for number 6, I will use it when it's emergency.
so
When I
also
see,
like
mhm,
so also like your shocking aura as well. Like whenever you have it, you grant an aura, you're cleansing. Whenever you transmute your aura, you're also cleansing. So always use your shocking aura as well for emergency cleanses. But for me, I have a little bit of a different style compared to Cho when I engage. I always engage it with my F3 for like in case if they charge in, so I can CC. Yeah.
yeah, why I go step, okay? Why I go step? Because they will normally CC.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I engage with Earth. And I
Mm.
can give my party steps
Understood.
as well. Yeah. And then I can always, when I always switch to air, if let's say I have enough time, or like when Pote say push them and CC them, that's where I use my air.
Mm.
Yeah,
Those.
because your Earth also will CC them, and it
Mm-hmm.
will
True.
cripple them minus 50% speed.
Yep. So
Mm.
usually when I go overload on my Earth, because I hardly run the res signet thing. I when I go overload Earth, go onto the enemy, and then I pop my shouts, my water shout and my Earth shout. So it gives them big, so enemy movements like super slow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
And numbers, of course you have to use your super speed lah.
Mhm.
And when but you must remember super speed only works, even scrapple also works when you're like
In
engaged,
combat.
you're in combat
Yeah.
only. Do not use it when you're not in combat. It's so you
Hmm.
of no use. Yeah.
So
So
for your Eye of the Storm, you can either use it for break stun or like for when like there's people behind, you want to super speed them real quick.
yep, break stun. If you see you get stun and your FP cannot, you know, has not given you stun, you can use it for your party as well.
Yeah, that's all I have to
Then
there.
flash freeze, right, is when your enemy is around you. You can throw this and chill them. Yeah. It also helps to regen health also, as you can see, and gives you frost aura minus incoming damage. So when we engage, you can click this flash freeze also. Then of course this one, earth renewal, is when you can rest, revive 3 people. Different, you can teleport, but only one for like water revive with full health, but also only one. So normally I would try to be on earth and try to rally. Okay, then yeah, I'm going through here, 1 to 5 and then 6 to what. And of course, rebound is, but you got to be careful because when you click this, right, you will get damage. Whoever your party has damage, it will come to you as well. So make sure when you use this, you're on your healing water. Yeah.
Sorry. Just to clarify a little bit on rebound.
Mm.
Well, what do you mean by you have to be on water to click rebound?
Because when I use it, right, my life will go down at the same time also. So that's what I noticed.
Really? Your
Yeah.
life go down me?
My life will go down. So I tried a few times already. It goes down one.
Uh,
But
okay.
you can use this when you are engaging the enemy lor. When there's a big push, right, then you use this.
I use it a little bit differently because yeah, I use that for the extra aura. So like if it gives you like the frost aura, I just transmute it for the extra cleanse.
Yeah. It's also you use it when there's a big push lah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a big
Mm.
push, but
Mm.
I want the frost aura to be specific or the shocking aura for the extra cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually aim either or shocking aura depending on the situation.
Frost aura minus 10 per incoming damage.
Mm-hmm.
You use the lightning one is the stun nearby,
Yep,
right?
yep. Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on situation. Sometimes you want to stun, sometimes you want to cleanse.
Yeah, so because our job mainly is to make sure our party has less damage, we give them cleanse and we give them what? Because we have other classes that do the CC. I mean, of course, we can help when we can, but our job is to make sure their life don't go down. So that's why I use water and then so get minus incoming damage and frost aura also.
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, I think priority to frost aura for the rebound effect.
yeah. What does Rose questions? Rose, what you have?
Um, Fire attunement F1, it
Huh?
cleanses.
Yeah, it cleanses because
Where does it say that?
when you
Um,
use, yeah,
Okay, so I'm in
Gina,
F1, right? And you're saying Ring of Fire gives might, correct?
yeah, but you must blast it.
What do you mean by blast it?
So you use your blasting. This is to blast. Even when you're healing, big one, you can blast your heals.
I don't understand what blast means. There's
Rose,
nothing that says blast.
what Bear
It's a
said.
combo skill.
So it's essentially your traits. You have smothering auras, right? When you see
Say
your
that
fire
again?
trait, on your fire trait, right? Do you see
Mm-hmm.
smothering auras? Says applying auras to allies removes condition and transmuting auras removes condies. You also have the trait on water, powerful aura. Any aura you grant yourself is granted to nearby allies. So in conjunction with that, you have Sunspot. You gain a fire aura when you press F1. So when you press F1, you give out a fire aura. But since you have the traits, you'll give it to others. You can't cleanse with it.
Okay, so do I hit F1 and then number 4 or do number
No,
4
just
and
No,
just
then
just
F1.
F1.
F1?
Just
Just
F1.
F1.
Just F1. Okay.
Yeah, F1 does the cleansing as well.
R- Okay. I didn't
So,
realize that. I thought it just
It's
gave might. I didn't
it's
really
passive.
realize
It's bad.
no, no.
it's
It,
passive.
mm,
No, the cleansing part is passive.
Okay.
Since you give yourself a fire aura, it cleanses because you share it to others.
Unless you combo fire for.
what do you
I'm
mean?
so
It's more
confused.
combo shit lah. So wait.
Okay.
I mean, okay,
She was
Chio.
saying hit F1, F2, and F4 all at the same time, like
No, no, no,
F1
no,
first.
no,
Okay.
no. So you don't click all the buttons because you can't. Right? You need to be. you need to be on earth in order to click F4. You need to be on fire in order to click.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like when we are before engaging, I will normally do a might. That's why I say
Right.
number 4, and then I will do the earth to
Yep.
give might, area might. So this is like you see the word blast at combo finisher blast. That would blast for everyone to give the might. Okay, then I will engage with earth. Okay, and then switch to heal because normally we need to switch to heal immediately and give frost aura to your party and click again, and then you can start healing. And in the middle of well, of course you press F2 for big heals, and after you can switch to your fire. you know you just click whatever button first until your F1 comes out, then you can also at the same time cleanse your party.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Because
it takes
normally at the
time.
beginning of a fight, I hit F1 and I empower, and you're calling that blast. Like doing this is blast.
F1 I will use it when.
Right. You're
Yeah, so I
empowering
don't I
before the
I do
fight.
not like I don't use F1 before the engagement. I use it in the
Okay.
middle to cleanse, extra cleanse.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Okay. Because I thought when I was hitting F1 at the beginning of the fight, I was empowering might to everyone.
no.
But you're saying I've wasted that and I should do it as we're engaging and then go to
When we are in the middle
F4.
of the fight, when
Right.
you're like example, I will not use fire first, but I'll use fire before the engagement to give the mic first.
Okay.
Okay, that is my style. Okay, and then after that, when we engage the enemy, I will use earth,
Okay.
and
Yep.
then you can use number 5. That straight away change to your healing because that's when our party needs the heal already.
Right.
Okay,
And then you go to F1 again.
of course you don't forget your when you engage the enemy, then you can, and then you use your heals,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can change fire,
Okay.
and then you spin to give extra cleanse
Right.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it's
And
situational. So if you see your party
I
is
know.
going down, always change back to heals.
Yeah.
Always give your, yeah. So once you see, even if you cannot finish whatever your fire and it's not up yet, right? You can just change back to your heal. If you see your party needs cleansing or healing, healing is very important when we engage because you can't let them go down lah, basically.
uh not I don't really know what you mean by blast, but
You see like combo finisher blast at the bottom with the heart thingy. So these are the blasts that you can use to give more healing.
I don't see it at the bottom.
Here,
Hover your mouse around the skills. Yep.
combo finisher blast, like earth. Here, combo finisher blast. All these are the blasts that you can
Mine
use.
says combo finisher whirl.
Huh.
Oh, oh, you're using staff?
Dagger, right? You're using dagger, right?
Now,
Yep.
are you hovering on F1? It's a whirl.
Yep.
Okay, yep. If you um go to aftershock, if you hover your cursor to aftershock, DC combo finisher blast.
Aftershock. Where's aftershock?
It's on utility, utility. Or just hover what Tuna linked on chat.
This one.
That's an earth.
Yeah, but DC combo finisher, if you read the thing, it says blast. You see it?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I see that in earth, but she was talking about fire, so I
No,
was
Uh,
no.
confused.
So in order to have the might, you need to do this
Okay.
fire and
You need
then
to do
that
fire
blast.
first, and then you
Yeah,
go to
so
earth and
whatever
do the
skill
blast.
blast is to enhance it. So is to enhance it so you can get the might.
Okay. All right. So I've been doing that all along. I just didn't know it.
Yeah, first you
Mm,
lay down the field, and then
Yeah.
that's the combo field you want to blast.
yeah.
Then you go
Okay.
to the blast skill and you blast it, and it
Okay.
gives you that combo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So same goes with your healing also. You can blast it, your big healing.
Yeah, blast activates the field that you want to blast.
Yeah. Anyone
Okay.
using staff for healing?
Me.
No.
Okay. So staff basically there's more CC and you know your earth can do the wall. So it depends on the situation or which group we are fighting. Sometimes I'll change to staff because I feel staff also there's more healing stuff than compared to DD, right, Elon?
Well, actually, DD is better in healing, but I take stuff
It's
because more
CC,
CC. Yeah, more
yeah,
CCs.
more CC and more. I can't change it. So more CC and what law,
It's just more
basically.
CC. Yeah. But basically, it can do same cleansing as
Mm,
dagger, but you have to swap attunements a lot
yeah,
since
you have
the
to keep swapping. Got to be fast on clicking.
you know.
Then of course then like you're again always double click to CC, you know, or knock them off. And of course this one is to run away. And then when you're like not much fight, then I'll use the F3. It also gives the shocking aura, nearby stun, attacking foes, electric shock. Also use actually all the F1 to F4 is very important. You know, when you have the chance, just use it. And this is for CCing.
Okay. And from what I understand, you don't even have to go through your full F1. Like immediately when you start it, it works and you can switch, correct?
For
Can you
your
change that?
overload, I think for your overload, you'll wanna
You have
finish
to
your
finish it.
overload.
A
Okay.
DC. Sorry, the Rose talked to me just now.
Yeah. But
What do
that's
you say?
okay. He
Mm,
answered my question.
okay, can.
You have to finish it. Yeah, yeah.
Any more questions? Basically, it's just click all buttons and you got to know when to push, when you need to change to what proper, you know, water, fire, earth.
Like I would say one of the most important things as a Tempest to do is also to like really manage your cooldown because you're in party view, right? So I would always alternate my wash the pain away and my water attunement stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
So if
Support
one is in
scrapper.
cooldown, the other is like there for spare in case if I need to pop everything.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Support scrapper seems less complicated.
Mm. Like I said, I'll use this when really the party needs heals, then you use it. I'll save this and because this skill's quite fast and so all this like 111, even 111 will heal your party. So just keep clicking it. You know, when especially like we're at the gate when there's what I'll just keep clicking 11111 and it will heal your party. It's more than enough. Yeah. And then when they engage, then you remember push your big items, your big heals into your blast also when you're doing your heals. You see, it's pretty fast, right? And then when you're in trouble, then your party is in trouble, then you press the number 6 just in case. So yeah, you will not run out of heals, basically.
Understood.
Mm.
And I will look at the Guild Wars
Yeah,
.com wiki
this one,
combo just to make sure I am doing it correctly. To take full advantage of the combos.
Oh yeah, once you know that, you don't have to know the limitations anymore. You just know, oh, I have this.
yeah, and of course
Yeah,
this is
I've been
number 2
doing the
sleep.
F1 to F4, and then I go into F2, and then F3 I use when I can't switch and give alacrity to speed up my timer.
It's also really important to communicate your cooldowns with your party, especially like if let's say you've popped all your heals, it's good to let your FB know that your cooldowns maybe like 5 seconds before you can pop big heals again. So your Firebrand can like compensate for that sometimes. Like especially in an intense fight, you're bound to lose all your cooldowns one way or another.
Mhm.
And yeah, if it's a long fight, you can just
Mhm.
shout, cool down. Like sometimes you hear me shouting at podium, I no heals. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that often.
But usually, if you alternate, like what I said before, when you alternate your water attunement and you wash the pain away, you should be able to manage your cooldowns like pretty well, unless
Mm.
it's like a super intense fight.
Yeah, the intense fights where we just keep pushing and pushing, I
Yeah. So you have
pretty
fire.
much lose that
Remember, you can do your
everything.
cleanses and keep changing.
Right.
Do not just stay on water. So you can
Right.
use the rest of the
Like one
buttons.
of the big mindsets I work with is like with playing support Tempest is just apply as many auras as you possibly can, because every aura you apply it heals, it cleanses, is great. So yeah.
And you refresh anything that's been stripped,
Hmm.
Mm. Yep.
which is the biggest problem.
Joe, do you want to run through staff?
Uh, you want you run lah.
Uh, okay lah.
Mm.
So for staff, yeah, I usually sometimes I camp Earth for my staff and provide stab. The whole idea for me being on staff is to give cleanse, give supplementary heals, give stab. But yeah, every time you transmute your Earth aura thing, this thing, it gives you stab when you transmute it. 2 stacks of stab, about 8 seconds of stab, and you can proc your aftershock as well. It gives you magnetic aura, which you can transmute again for stab. You can overload your earth. You can overload your earth, and then you can transmute it again, so you can more stab. You can wash the pain away, wait for it to proc, wait for your transmute to come up, and then you transmute it again. So the rest of the staff skills are pretty self-explanatory. So you can line at front, you can hit your number 5 for MO, CCs, super speed. You don't really want to use your air 3 to push your enemies away unless you're like maybe using that to CC the SMC Lord or some shit. Yeah. And then your water, you can drop your number 2 and then number 3 on it. It blasts your area healing. Then you can pop your number 5 and drop a number 2 again. Pop a area healing. Then number F2 to overload your water. Heal. And drop your frost thing, frost floor thing to chill people out so they move slow. Then you can, yeah, always do your combos. Like I would always put number 2 before number 3 for water to have the combo. Fire, yeah. So I hardly use fire in this as a support staff Tempest because like the cast time is too slow and my team needs more support than DPS at this point. Unless you have like room for it, then might as well slot it in. Fire 4 is great. You can run away with that thing. I think that's about it.
Okay, so if there's any more questions, if
I
not,
have one
then
more question.
okay.
On 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10,
Mhm.
I have Wash Away the Pain on 6, Cleansing Fire on 7, and I have Signet of Water on 8. I have Storm. I'm sorry.
Wait. Can you link your utilities and your 6, 7, 8, 9?
How do
Just
I
link it.
link?
Shift click and put it into the chat.
That's the order.
Yo, yeah, you'll need to swap them out because you definitely want this too. Flash freeze and aftershock is so powerful. Like especially aftershock is really important when you're in staff, like staff support mode. Because
what about Dagger?
oh, Dagger
Is there
Dagger,
anything?
I still maintain this. What show is you playing is she brings the extra the res skill. But I don't run that. I prefer running the flash freeze and aftershock. For both Dagger Dagger and staff, I run the same thing.
So you don't ever run Eye of the Storm?
But yeah, Rose, I would suggest running aftershock and flash freeze and Eye of the Storm for your utilities. Yeah, because
So
with
can you put them in order, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Sorry, I'm too stupid.
there you go.
Okay, so you don't use cleansing fire at all.
No, not at all. You don't need it.
Okay.
It's not even heat cleansing other people. It's just
Yeah.
you.
It's just cleansing me.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
So, Rose, even when you're in Dagger Dagger, when you use Flash Freeze, it gives you the Frost Aura, which you can transmute. That gives you extra cleanse, extra heals. Yeah. And when you're Staff, when you use Aftershock, you can transmute the aura with your number 3 at Staff.
Okay. So this is what I have now.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Sweet.
Usually, if I'm on Dagger Dagger, and if my commander asks me to bring the res, I would sacrifice the aftershock for the res. That's
Okay.
or if you're in what's it called? If you're in staff, you want to sacrifice your flash freeze for the res because yeah, you can't transmute your frost aura in staff.
Gotcha.
Oh, what the fuck?
Eh?
Okay, any more questions before we end the Tempest training? Hello.
Uh,
Hello.
is there a way to get off the tower really quickly with Starfire 4?
Yes, yes, genie, yes.
What is this Diablo guy doing here? If there's no more question, I think we can call it.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, as a support, you should always be on party view, so you don't have to look at all the other members. Just focus on your members. Provide them with the clans and heals, and then same with Firebrands. I think that's the main thing that you should be doing, looking at party view. If you see your members getting stacks of condis and everything, then you should be cleansing them, or if they are dying, you should be healing them. You should always be close to your firebrand because that's where you get your steps. So if you don't get step, you can't do your cleansers, you can't do your heals thing. Yeah. When I started playing Tempest, all I did was to stay on water till I get comfortable pressing all the other buttons. It does help with cleansing and everything. So if you're new to Tempest, I would suggest sticking to water first.
He
There
gone.
was also
But
one thing that Sheep was talking about. Like if you're in a party, a good comp one, a 5-man party, personal target your FB. So you should always stay close to your FB lah, and plus the commander as well. But if your FB is not with you, you should know that you can't push it. Only push it when you have your FB on you.
I got disconnected from Discord.
yeah, what the fuck was I got kicked?
Yeah, what was I saying? What was the last thing I said?
I don't know, Pote.
That you
Stay on
only knew
stay
water.
on tag and your FB.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. Yep, stay on time and get your FB. Save your
Rose,
FB.
you may need to read the thing so that basically if you run out of shit, if you still see like circles on the ground like light fields and stuff like you can still use that to cleanse.
I think FC can stop the recording already. I think we have ended the training.